Right now that indeed the government of Nigeria have lost the battle to the indigenous people of Biafra, because a call for the release of Nnamdi Kanu made by the United Nations has clarified the quest for our freedom. This shows that we have an international legal mandate for us to demand for freedom, knowing fully well that all is not well in this country called Nigeria. But the government of Nigeria think that they will keep on deceiving the people, knowing fully well that the world is a global village right now and every information is on the internet. So with what is going on right now, it is very clear that we are indeed ahead of time and there is nothing the Nigerian government can do about this situation. With what is going on in this country called Nigeria, even the people that were calling for the one Nigeria of a thing are now beginning to understand the truth themselves. My brothers and sisters, I saw a report that the former head of state in person of Yakubu Gowon backed the call for restructuring. You see, it has gotten to this point that these people are calling for restructuring. The only people that don't understand what is going on are the politicians in the southeast. As a matter of fact, they are being used by the Kaaba against their people without their knowledge, and it is a shame. As I am talking to you right now, I saw a report that Moses did not occupy the Egyptian seat of power before liberating Israelites. So tell me how Peter Obi will give you Biafra. We are 100% can fight for Biafra. You can't continue to campaign for Peter Obi. Know this, because you can't serve two masters at a time. My brothers and sisters, this is the report that we are receiving right now. With all what is going on in this country called Nigeria, it is very clear that indeed the government of Nigeria have lost their directives, but they are not going to be able to stop the coming of Biafra, and this is the clear information that we have been sending to the public right from the onset. The United Nations have made a call and the government of Nigeria must honor this call. We want our freedom from this country called Nigeria. Why is it so hard for them to understand that there is nothing they can do with the issue of Biafra, especially knowing fully well that the people have finally opened their eyes to the reality of things? So you can see with me that indeed there is fire on the mountain and the government of Nigeria can do nothing to stop the coming of Biafra. The one thing I want everybody to understand is from the so-called DSS camp that the government of Nigeria will understand the reason why the United Nations was passionately calling for the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu. This is a clear indication that the freedom of Biafra is very close and there is nothing the Nigerian government can do about this. So my brothers and sisters, it is time for us to start speaking the truth on these situations, because with all of these things going on in this country called Nigeria, the government of Nigeria have failed its people and it looks like they are deliberately trying to sink this country, because with the issues of them hijacking the money that is meant for the airline and the airlines threatening to shut down their operative in Nigeria coming December has shown that this government is working against Nigeria. So you can see that Nnamdi Kanu indeed has been vindicated for the truth that he has been saying. The only people that have not opened their eyes to the reality of things are the so-called leaders from the southeast, which is a shame, because I expected them to have known better, especially with the things going on in this country called Nigeria. But one thing I want you all to understand is there is nothing that the Nigerian government will do that will stop the coming of Biafra. We are going to be victorious, and it is very clear for the government of Nigeria to see this for themselves. This is the reason why they are threatening, but they cannot do anything about it, because now that the United Nations have their eyes on the issues of Biafra has vindicated us and made it very clear that they are watching very closely to the things going on in this country called Nigeria. So I want everybody to understand that it is now or never. We cannot sit back and allow the government of Nigeria keep on treating us like slaves. We have been marginalized and treated like we don't mean a thing. And as a matter of fact, I also want you all to understand that we have been stereotyped. Look at the people progressing in the issues of development in this country. We all know that the Fulanis, especially people like that, they have to support of the people from the southeast. So there is no way we will keep on deceiving ourselves, knowing fully well that all is not well in this country called Nigeria. It is time for us to start speaking the truth on this situation. So please, I want all Nigerians to understand that we are all victims of circumstances, and we have the mandate for us to be able to demand for our freedom. We cannot keep on deceiving ourselves, knowing fully well that that all is not well in this country called Nigeria. Some people have refused to accept the reality of things. And if we are denying the facts of the things going on in this country called Nigeria, then that means we have not taken a bold step of trying to move forward as a people and as a nation. I am sure all the international bodies that supported the so-called Biafra war can now see things for themselves. I am sure now they can understand the reason why late General Juku was demanding for freedom of Biafra right from the onset. Because with all what is going on right now, just look around you and tell me if you are proud of being in a system like Nigeria. So you can see with me that indeed this is the time for us to be able to move forward as a people and as a nation. We have to fight for justice. So please, I want all Nigerians to understand that we are all victims of circumstances. If we don't rise up right now to do our own part, then that means we have accepted whatever treatment that we are receiving. And this is why we have to actively speak the truth on the issues that concerns us. Please comment down below and tell me what you think about the current state of Nigeria and the way forward for us in this country called Nigeria. We have to do our own part. We have to actively speak on this thing. So please comment down below and tell me what you think about the current state of Nigeria and the way forward for us in this country called Nigeria. Thank you.